So let me start out by saying that I love my choir, okay? They're a really great group of people and I've got no problem with the choir whatsoever. However, on Friday at rehearsals, in the rehearsal room, I noticed that there was a really strong chemical smell when I went in. Nobody was talking about it, no one else seemed to notice, but as I went in I was like, oh my goodness, am I going to have to sit through a couple of hours of breathing in these toxic chemicals? And it smelled like some kind of floor cleaner, some sort of disinfectant, something like that. And usually for me it's not the cleaning product itself, but it's usually the additives that they put in there. I think it's something to do with like the perfumes and so on, that they put in there, and it's some kind of preservative that, well, it doesn't sit well with me anyway, and it's I find it in a lot of spray deodorants, some hairsprays and that kind of thing as well. Be patient, we're going in 5 minutes. And anyway, so, obviously it's a choir, so we're doing deep breathing exercises, we're breathing in a lot, we're opening our chest, we're really filling our lungs with the air that's in the room. And so, of course, as the time goes along, as the rehearsal goes along, I'm starting to feel more and more unwell. I was thinking, okay, well, no one else seems to notice. I'm going to say anything. I feel, like a little bit being a bit difficult. If there's another 30 people there that don't have a problem with it, why am I the only one that's got a problem? I'm just kind of sensitive to these things because I have quite a clean lifestyle. And so when there's, toxins in the air, I kind of notice and I do start to be affected. So I'm starting to get a pain in the back of my head, which is what I get sometimes. My throat starts to tighten up as well. My chest starts to feel tight. After a while, my eyes start stinging as well, and I'm like, okay, this is not good. How much longer am I going to put up with this? Anyway, so we get to the, someone else mentioned, actually, a couple of ladies mentioned, so one of them started coughing, so goes to get some water, and the lady next to her said, yeah, there's like a chemically smell in here this evening, isn't there? I was sneezing when I came in, and I thought, oh great, here's my opportunity to say something. So I said, yeah, I'm really struggling with it as well. Maybe we can say something to the cleaners about, maybe using quite a lot less product or a different product that's not affecting us. And the choir master, who's lovely, kind of joked and said, oh, I don't want to be the one to say anything, I don't want to get myself into trouble, doesn't want to rock the boat. And I thought, okay, this is a bit problematic, because I'd noticed that there was a strong smell in the room the week before, and I'd struggled with that then as well. So at the break time, at tea time, I go to a lady that I gather is kind of involved with the community centre that we use, and I sort of say to her, could you, there is a strong toxic, chemical smell in here, and it's affecting me quite badly as well as these other two ladies. Do you think that maybe we could ask the cleaners to perhaps, use a bit less product? And here's what she said. She was so kind of dismissive in a way. She wasn't unkind or unfriendly or anything, but it's like it just didn't matter, because what she said to me was, well, I can try, I could say something, but I think they're using, these products because of COVID. And I thought, right, okay, so in order to prevent the illness of COVID, don't get me started on that, it's a whole other topic, we're going to make people sick with cleaning chemicals, and that somehow makes it acceptable. I'm confused by this world sometimes, really. I'm confused by this world. Tell me your thoughts.